Hey guys, Brad here from Atlas Target Works. I'm really excited about this new product of mine, mostly because it's going to make my life personally easier. So you're probably all familiar with the stake bases. These are part of the NRL 22 kit. So there's the double hook version and the single hook version, and they've got the barbs that help it stay in the ground, which is really great. But pounding target bases or pounding stake stands into the ground is less than ideal in a lot of conditions. Initially, it came from us wanting to hold a match after things got cooled down here in South Dakota. We just started doing NRL 22 matches last year locally. And with the frozen ground, it makes it a lot more challenging to get these in. Not only that, but snow and things like that make it difficult when you can't get down to good ground at the ranges you need to. So to that end, I set about trying to create something that would add on to my existing stands, so that way everybody who has already bought this kit could buy these add-ons and it would work out for everybody. So that is what I did here with this this platform, this stand platform that's an add-on for the stake base. So it goes together really easily. It comes with two of these and then the cross brackets. So all you got to do is slide the cross brackets on there like so. And then this slides in. You slide the leg in on the other side. Okay, so there's your, oh, something's kind of janky. There we go. So you just slide that in, and then you can take the stake base that you already have, or buy one with a new one with the NRL 22 kit, or individually, I guess. Just slide it over. It slides down into that slot like so. And it comes with two 5/16 bolts that just slide in over top of it and kind of hold the whole thing together. It holds itself together the way it's assembled, but these bolts keep this target stand from rocking forward or backwards, which really locks the whole thing into place. So you can use a wrench to tighten these up if you like. Personally, I like to do all these. I just tighten them up as much as I can by hand into that nylock locking mechanism, so that way if I need to take it apart or for whatever reason, I don't have to have tools handy. But that's all there is to it. It's assembled. It's ready to hang a target on it. I got the barbed hooks on here to help retain the targets, and so no tools needed. You can just slide it on there, and you got your target stand. So for the NRL 22 stuff, you can just go set this down whatever range you need, plop it down, and you're good to go. You can have these all pre-assembled, ready to go out there. So you just throw them in the truck and throw them down range. So it works out really well. Not only if you have tough ground, really dry ground in the summer months, or like we have up here, frozen ground, these are definitely beneficial then, but we also have we're having issues with grass and stuff like that. So this bottom hook, when we'd have a target out there, if we were in a prone shooting position, it was sometimes difficult to see because the grass wasn't all that tall, but it was tall enough to start interfering with seeing that bottom target. So the stand only raises it up about 7 inches, so it's not huge, but it does raise it up enough that, at least in all of my use cases out at our range, it would definitely get it up high enough so that way we could see it no problem. Headed out to the range yesterday and it worked like a charm. Impacts on the outside here, on the outside edges, did not cause it to rotate at all, to walk around on me, which is really what you want. You don't want to have the stand moving on you downrange. You don't want to have to hassle with any of this stuff. You want to set it up and just have the match flow smoothly without having to go down in between shooters and try to fix targets. So I wanted to make sure that it works every single time for you guys out there when you get them out on the range and run them at matches and just your own practice. To that end also, I wanted to make sure it wasn't gameable. So this flat area up front, you can see that I shot that plenty of times. No indication on the targets that it was moving. It didn't look like a hit. It didn't look like a graze of the target, something that would be called there. So you could hear it thwack against this, but it wasn't something that was going to make it desirable to shoot that instead of a small target. So all these are on edge hits with Rimfire out of this 1/4-inch steel. Absolutely no problem with it. These things will last a lifetime. So really easy to assemble, really easy to deploy downrange, and it worked really well. So definitely all of our stake bases that we use are going to have these going forward, and the people that I've had prototypes out for testing have all really enjoyed them as well. So you can find the stand kits as well as a bunch of other Rimfire targets at atlastargetworks.com.